Let's talk classroom decor. Welcome to the Teacher's Time Off with Adora. Welcome back. I'm your host, AdoraI Igunma. Welcome to another episode on the Teacher's Time Off with Adora. And so, if you are a new subscriber, I say welcome. I'm throwing confettis for you. You're welcome. If you've not subscribed to the channel, maybe you just stumbled on this video or someone shared it with you, ensure that you subscribe right now. Just click the link, click the subscribe button, and ensure that you click the bell button and ensure that the bell button has the parentheses around it so that you know when I go live or when I have new videos to share. And if you're an old subscriber, I want to say I love you. Thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for seeing my YouTube videos as a resource. I saw your comments last week and it warmed my heart. Thank you so much for always coming, and that is what pushes me, really, knowing that there's a teacher out there, or there are teachers out there that need my video and that need the knowledge that I have, and so all I can do is just share. Awesome. So let's dive in. So a new school year is starting, and I know that some of our teachers here have decorated their classrooms, you know, their classes are on fleek and they've prepped their classes and all of those great things, I know. And there are some teachers that are yet to do that. Some teachers are just waiting for inspiration to fall upon them. And I don't blame you. I have been there. I understand your struggle. There are many times that I will not even know what I want to do for my classroom decor and all of those things, but along the way it comes, and then I have to spend a long time in school doing that just to get my class set up for my students against resumption. And for some teachers, they actually do their own decor when school has resumed. So what they do is that they start, and then along the way, when they see that some decors are needed, they put it up. If not, they don't bother. They don't bother at all. And I just remember there's one big mistake I made coming into the teaching profession. At first, I thought classroom decor was a Pinterest thing. My Pinterest class decor people, you know yourselves. So what we do, we go on to Pinterest or on Instagram, we begin to look at classroom decors of amazing teachers, and we say, oh my God, I want my classroom to look like that. I want, I want it to be dreamlike, so that when my children come in, they're just like, wow. And so when I was decorating my class for the first time, I thought, it was going to be a dreamlike affair, just ensure that they're. But ladies and gentlemen, I was wrong. I admit that I was wrong in my ideology of classroom decor. I was wrong in my ideology of classroom decor. And I'm here to correct my mistakes, and I'm here to right my wrongs, okay? And that is why I want to share with you 5 things that you should know before setting up your classroom decor. So if you've already set up your classroom decor and you do not put these 5 things into consideration, you want to consider doing that. So before you say my classroom is going to be like this teacher's classroom that I saw on Pinterest or on Instagram, I want you to take note of these 5 things. All right, are you with me? Let's go. Number 1, what I want you to know is that your classroom decor isn't just there to make your classroom look beautiful, right? Your classroom serves as an instructional material. Your classroom serves as a support system for your students' learning. Your classroom decor serves as a support system for your students' learning. Your classroom decor is a third teacher to your students. After you as the teacher, the parents, your classroom decor should always and also teach your students. So when you are creating your classroom decor, you have to take into consideration that some of the things that you are going to be doing throughout the school term should be up for display as part of your classroom decor. So it's not just decoration in the sense that you want your class to look dreamlike and look like Disneyland, except you are talking about dreams during the terms and you are talking about Disneyland during the school term. Okay, so ensure that your classroom decor serves as an instructional material where your students are also learning when they look at your classroom decor. When they look up on the walls, the roof, the windows, they are learning. So when you're planning your lessons and when you put your instructional materials or the materials that you're going to be using to support learning, when you have those in your lesson plan, also put that into consideration when you're planning for your classroom decor. So if you have decorations up that are just there to make your class look beautiful, please rethink that with this decision that you've made. Ensure that your classroom decor helps your students to learn during the school term, during the school year, forever and ever. Now, number 2, your classroom decor should stimulate your students' learning. It should make them want to learn. Your classroom decor should make your students want to learn and should keep them learning. So it should stimulate their senses, all their 5 senses, their sight, hearing, touch, and all of those things. It should stimulate them. It should make them want to learn, and it should keep them learning. So you're not putting up boring things on your walls and on your boards and on your windows. You're putting on things that will help your students keep learning. And when they look at those things, they actually want to learn what you are about to teach because they've seen something that is attractive to them. Number 3, tied to the second point, your classroom decor should be engaging and not distracting. I know that you want to put a whole lot of colors, you want to put a whole lot of pictures and all of those great things. All well and good. I know your intentions are right, but your classroom decor should be one that engages your students in their learning process and not one that distracts them. It should be something that they want to touch, they want to feel. Like I already said, it should be something that they can engage with. It should be something that they probably can move if need be. It should be something that they can see every time and also learn and reinforce concepts that you've taught them. So ensure that your classroom decor is not distracting them. Sometimes we want to put fun stuff in the classroom, but we don't know that it's distracting our students. So you want to ensure that your classroom decor is engaging them. It's putting them in a place where they are constantly learning, they are constantly seeing, so that they can remember. The more they see, the more they remember. The more they see, the more it stimulates their learning process, right? So you want to ensure no distractions, but engagement all the time. Now, also tied to my last point, okay? Ensure that you have a variety of things that you put up as your classroom decor. You can have charts, you can have diagrams, pictures, images, you can have 3D models, you can have things that they can move, you can have a corner in your class where they can actually go there to play with things or to interact with some of these decor or instructional materials that you have put there. So ensure that you have a variety and ensure that those things are attractive. Don't use dull pictures. Don't use pictures that are too old, that that are not visible enough. Ensure that you are downloading sharp pictures with permission, the ones that have no copyright, please. Or if they give you permission as a teacher to use, please use them. But ensure that you have the right things. Ensure you're not using old models that have, cracked and are rumpled. Ensure that you're not using things that have wrong information. Please ensure you check all these things and have a variety of these things. Explore, do a lot of it. I'm going to be showing you some pictures of some classes and how they've been able to use classroom decor to stimulate students' learning, and even probably how teachers have been able to engage their classroom decor in the process of teaching and ensuring that their students are learning. Are we together? So finally, number 5, ensure that your classroom decor is easy to change. Ensure that your classroom decor is easy to change. I know my elementary teachers can relate. Ensure that they are the things that you can easily pull off and put back, or you can easily move. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't use adhesive gums or adhesives that are going to be so hard for you to take off, right? Ensure you use paper tapes, probably Gorilla Tape. Some Gorilla Tapes are really easy to remove. Ensure don't use super glues that will stick to the walls and all of those things. Ensure you use things that are easy to change, because sometimes you want to teach a new topic and you want to put something new on your wall, or you just have a theme, a different theme for a particular time in the term, and you want to switch up your class, ensure your classroom decor is flexible enough for you to do that, so that you're not stressed and have to take time to remove decor and have to put back decor. Ensure also that you save your stencils, save those things, the cutouts and all of those things, so that it's easy for you to rework those things. And also, I know I'm sharing a lot of things already, but ensure that you collaborate with other teachers. So there are sometimes some teachers have used some decor that they are not going to use again. You can check if there are some that you can actually use in your classroom, or maybe papers that they've used, stencils that they've used, or pictures that they've used in their classrooms that they are no longer going to use but you need. Ensure that you want to ask for those things, and ensure you recycle, reduce the amount of paper that you use, because it's very important that we do that. So papers and all of those cardboards and charts, ensure that you are flexible. And my final one, my bonus, I always give a bonus, but I know I'm giving like bonuses even before this one. But my final one is ensure that your classroom decor is age appropriate. Ensure that your classroom decor is just right for your age level or the grade that you are teaching. You don't want to bring in something that they're not going to understand, or they can't engage with, or they don't know how to use. Ensure that your classroom decor will encourage the students in your classroom to be able to use them. Or if you're teaching in high school, don't get things that children in elementary are using. Don't embarrass them like that. Do you understand? So ensure that it's age appropriate, ensure that it is level appropriate, grade appropriate, and all of those things that I've talked about. And with all these things, I know that you are going to be able to create a classroom that will stimulate your students' learning. I know that you'll be able to create a classroom where your students are actually interested in going into, and also a classroom where your students will be able to see what you are teaching them, okay? They'll be able to experience what you're teaching them with the four walls of your classroom. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to come back next week, where I'm going to have another video for you. If you'd like to be a guest on my show and you're a teacher and you want us to talk about some things teaching, let me know in the comments. I'd be really, really happy to have you as my guest. I'm looking for some guests that I want to host for World Teachers Day, which comes up in October. If you'd like to be a part of that, you can drop your name and your contact in the comments, or you can send me a DM on Instagram, and I will love to have you on here, okay? So see you same time next week, Tuesday. Don't forget to subscribe. Just subscribe right now, like, share, comment, and tell me if there are other things that you look out for when creating your classroom decor, or when you're putting up your classroom decor. I love you. My name remains AdoraI Igunma. Stay blessed.